Philosopher's Stone, from a real alchemist to Harry Potter. Imagine a stone, one that can turn metal into gold, and a single drop of it grants eternal life. It's humanity's oldest dream, perfection and immortality. They called it the Philosopher's Stone. But was it just a medieval myth or a forgotten secret buried deep in history? If you're ready, let's step into the shadows of the past. Paris, the 1350s. The plague haunts the streets. The sound of death echoes from the bells of Notre Dame. And somewhere in that dark city, by the dim light of a candle, a humble scribe works. His name, Nicolas Flamel. Together with his wife Perenelle, he lives an ordinary life until fate delivers him something extraordinary. One day, Flamel comes across a strange old manuscript, worn leather cover filled with mysterious symbols, the Book of Abraham the Jew. Inside are cryptic diagrams, celestial signs, and coded formulas, and one haunting phrase: turn lead into gold, transform death into elixir. From that day on, Flamel was never the same. He dedicates his life to decoding the book. For 21 years, he works by day as a scribe, and by night, secretly as an alchemist. While Paris sleeps, he mixes metals, draws symbols, whispers prayers. And one night, according to legend, a white-robed angel appears in his dream, revealing the secret behind the symbols. When he wakes up, everything falls into place. On a freezing night in 1382, a small furnace burns in his workshop. A block of lead, a mysterious powder, and flames. From that moment on, Flamel was never the same. For days, he disappeared from the streets. At night, the glow of candlelight never left his window. Neighbors whispered about strange smells, soft chanting, and voices echoing through the walls. Then one morning, everything went silent. When Flamel finally stepped outside, he looked pale, yet his eyes were glowing, as if he had returned from a long journey. But no one knew where he had been. After that, his life began to change. Once a poor scribe, he suddenly became one of Paris's greatest benefactors. He funded 14 hospitals, 3 churches, and 7 chapels. No one could trace the source of his wealth. But the rumors spread quickly. Flamel had found the Philosopher's Stone. In 1418, Flamel dies. Soon after, so does Perenelle. Their tomb lies beneath Saint-Jacques-la-Boucherie Church. But the story doesn't end there. In 1761, a group of alchemists secretly opened the tomb. And inside, nothing. No bodies, no stone, no trace. That night, a new rumor spreads through the alleys of Paris. Flamel never died. He took the stone and left. Some claim he fled France. Others believe he was seen in Egypt or teaching in a hidden London library. In the 17th century, an unknown man even claimed to be Flamel's student and gave alchemy lectures in London. But what about that mysterious book, the Book of Abraham the Jew? According to legend, it described a 7-stage ritual: purification, distillation, union, multiplication, crystallization, transmutation into light, and finally, the birth of the stone. It's said the manuscript passed from hand to hand through centuries, fragments rumored to rest in the Vatican archives and in the National Library of Paris. Yet no one has ever seen it complete. Centuries passed, alchemy was outlawed, but its secrets lived on. Even Isaac Newton, yes, the Newton who discovered gravity, secretly tried to decode Flamel's formulas. In his private Cambridge lab, he mixed mercury, antimony, and salt. In his notes, he wrote, "Flamel's powder rises from the heart of fire." Newton never found gold, but he did create the philosopher's tree, living crystals that reflected light. Perhaps a symbolic version of the stone itself. As science rose, alchemy fell, yet the myth deepened. By the 18th century, Masonic lodges and secret societies revered Flamel as the master of light. Some believed the stone wasn't a physical object at all, but a key that transforms consciousness itself. That's when alchemy evolved from mysticism into psychology. Centuries later, Carl Jung reinterpreted it, saying that turning lead into gold was the purification of the soul. He wrote, "The alchemist wasn't searching for gold, he was searching for himself." In modern times, the legend was reborn. In 2001, Dan Brown revived Flamel's name in the Da Vinci Code, connecting him to the Vatican, Da Vinci's hidden symbols, the Holy Grail, and the stone itself. That book sold over 80 million copies. That same year, another story quietly took over the world: Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. J.K. Rowling lifted Flamel straight out of history, an immortal alchemist, friend of Dumbledore, guardian of the stone that Voldemort sought for eternal life. In interviews, Rowling said, "Flamel's story is truly fascinating, a place where history and legend intertwine. So the Flamel in Harry Potter isn't pure fiction. He's the echo of a real man lost to time. But the question remains, did the stone ever exist? Science says no. Yet some physicists suggest that matter and energy transformation, at its deepest level, reflects the very principle ancient alchemists intuited. Maybe Flamel didn't transform metal, but consciousness itself." To this day, the Book of Abraham, the Jew, remains missing. Some say it lies beneath Flamel's old tomb, hidden in tunnels under Paris. Others believe it's locked away deep within the Vatican archives. Perhaps one day someone will find it. Or maybe it's meant to stay lost, because some secrets are too heavy for those who are not ready to carry them. Final words: the Philosopher's Stone is not an object, it's a journey. Turning lead into gold is the purification of ignorance into wisdom, darkness into light. Flamel's empty tomb, Da Vinci's paintings, Harry Potter's magic, they all whisper the same truth. The real stone is within us. The secrets of the universe lie in the dance between matter and spirit. Seek, and you shall transform. And now I ask you, how close are you to the alchemist within? Share your theory about the Philosopher's Stone in the comments. If you enjoyed this mystery, make sure to subscribe, because next time we'll lift another veil and uncover another forbidden secret.